People are drawn to passion, confidence, and trustworthiness. When people see authentic speakers, they get more engaged. So, how do we become more authentic speakers? The first step lies in something that I like to call your public speaking comfort zone. Now, be careful. This is not to be confused with your regular comfort zone because public speaking itself may already be far out of your regular comfort zone. So, what is the public speaking comfort zone? Put simply, it's when the content of both what you're saying and how you're saying it strongly reflects who you actually are, your inner self, and puts you at ease. If you've ever done public speaking, you might recognize the sensation of feeling like you're putting on an act or trying to transform into something that doesn't really feel like yourself. This feeling is almost universal because almost all of us tend to feel the need to act or project how we believe we should be rather than who we really are. And when we do this, we run into some issues. We aren't naturally good actors. We don't know how to be someone who we're not, which is why it's the first thing that audiences can detect. As an audience, we don't have to critically analyze somebody to believe in a speaker's authenticity. It's just a conclusion that we come to naturally. Finding our public speaking comfort zone allows us to move beyond projecting somebody that we're not, tapping into our inner authentic selves. We can do this by carefully reviewing what we're saying and asking ourselves a few questions. Things like, what is the bigger picture? Is what we're saying truly aligned with the message that we want to put out into the world? What's your presentation style? Do you work better with a more formal and methodical delivery, or are you more comfortable with a laid back and relaxed approach? Finally, how do you think other people see you, and is it aligned with who you really are? Something that I want you to try is incorporating stories, observations, and comments about how you see the world in your presentations. This might look like using examples from TV shows you've watched or books and movies to enhance the message of your speech. Or maybe it's integrating stories from your family life or something in your work that you're really passionate about. A great example of this comes from Tom Eugenio, a communications coach at Jefferson University. He and his wife started their comedy careers with doing improv and skits, but they only really connected with their audience when they decided to do material on their daily lives with their kids. In one of his sets, he talks about reenacting a car chase scene from the Blue Brothers with his 5-year-old son in order to get him to go to nursery school. This shows that when our personal voice and brand shines through, in the short term, we develop immediate connections with our audience, and in the long term, we earn their trust. Some of us can act convincingly, but for the majority of us, we do best when we allow our truest selves to be projected outwards.